this oral tradition was common to the previous nations. This is how the companions, radiallahu anhum, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with them, this is how they learned the Quran, is through recitation, is through orality. And I want you to remember that read or recite has two qualities. It has a quality of reading and quality of written quality as well. So the Arabs were oral people. They did not have books. And this is very significant as well in the life of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. They were oral people, and the Quran is a Quran before it's a book. So the Quran is a Quran before it's a book, which means that it is an oral Quran before it's a written, before it is a written. It has an oral aspect before it's an oral, a written book. In other words, what I mean by that is that the real meaning of the Quran is the recital by orality, and then the Quran is also an oral book or oral kitab, because the book in Arabic is kitab. And what is kitab? The meaning of kitab, it comes from the root word kataba. Again, it comes, we have the kaf, ta, ba. We have three root word kataba. And the meaning of this root word kataba means to join together, to put together. And we shall expand on this, inshallah, in the next few classes as well, when we get to the actual revelations and how the Quran was compiled and preserved during the life of the time of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Now back to Muhammad and his experience. Obviously, he is now concerned. He did not know what was happening to him. He went down to his wife Khadija and explained to her what happened. Khadija was not experiencing or expecting him at that time, since she usually sees him only after the sunrise or when the time of the isolation is over, which is likely in the morning. She opens the door and sees a frightened face of Muhammad and asked, "Oh Muhammad, what is the matter? What is happening? Why you look so pale and so scared?" Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam says, "Inni khashitu ala nafsi." Inni khashitu ala nafsi. The meaning of that is, I was scared of my soul, or I was scared of myself. I don't know what happened. Something unusual happened. So he started telling her 1, 2, 3, and 4. Someone came to me. I don't know who he is or what he is, demanded that I read. When I said I am not a reader, he squeezed me tight till I thought my soul was going to come out, and then said, "Read in the name of your Lord." And then he left me with this 5 verses that I've never heard before. And all of a sudden he disappeared. Could it be the jinn trying to attack me? Could it be a plot against me? Could it be an evil spirit? This is the reaction of a normal person. She told him, "You are a good person. You take care of the orphans and the poor. You take care of the widows. I don't think something bad would happen to you like this." Because he thought, honestly, that this might happen because of some kind of evil spirit or something. Now, Khadija says, at that time, she says, "La ba Allah." La ba Allah, meaning Allah would never let someone like you down. You're not the type of the person to experience evil things. You're the generous, the loving, the kind, the trustworthy, the truthful, on and on. You're not the type of the person to be let down by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Muhammad says, "Zammiluni, zammiluni," which means cover me, cover me, cover me. He had an experience. He's still scared and shocked from the experience he had. Now you realize why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose Khadija radiallahu anha for Muhammad. You realize why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose Khadija radiallahu anha for Muhammad. Yeah, it's wisdom. If it was a younger woman or any other woman, she would kick him out. She would tell him, get out, stop your hallucination. Maybe you just ate too much last night. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose a wise woman as Khadija radiallahu anha to comfort Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam and be his partner in this risala, in this message. So Khadija radiallahu anha comforted him, saying that her uncle had been an Arab who converted to Christianity. He was very familiar with the revelation. He had a cousin, which she considered him like an uncle, by the name of Waraqa ibn Nawfal. So his name is Waraqa her cousin's name is Waraqa ibn Nawfal. Waraqa ibn Nawfal was one of the only Christian Arabs existing in Mecca at that time. He had knowledge of the previous scriptures of Jesus alayhi salam, peace be upon him, and Moses, peace be upon him. Then to Waraqa, she takes him, who says a very interesting thing. And I want you to pay attention here. Waraqa was a very old man. And not only that, Waraqa was also blind. Waraqa sat Muhammad near him and asked Muhammad, tell me, what's your story? So Muhammad told Waraqa the entire story from A to Z. Then Muhammad finished telling his story. When Muhammad finished telling his story, Waraqa, in a very happy tone, he expressed his amazement and his relief, saying, Allah, Allah. By Allah, you're talking about an angel by the name Jibreel. An angel by the name of Jibreel. Or Gabriel. The same angel that used to come down to Musa or Moses alayhi salam. Waraqa says, this is the news. This is the news. Now, for people that know Greek, Namos comes from nomos. And pay attention here. In Greek, Namos comes from nomos. And what is nomos? Nomos means the law in Greek, means the law. Nomos means the law. So in other words, Waraqa is saying to Muhammad, this is a namus that came to Musa or Moses alayhi salam. In other words, you are, O Muhammad, being given the revelation.